And the cool thing about this one is I get to keep the same team colors as last match. We had a red team versus a purple team, and now we have a red team versus a purple team. Isn't that convenient? Start the raffle. Thank you, awesomeness. That's why you're the GOAT. We're going to be doing a 500 token raffle for each map, and we're going to start the next one right now, or whenever it loads. Okay, there it is. Use the command !raffle. I'm really excited to see these two teams go at it. Brand new team for Outliers, essentially. It might as well be its own team with its own name, but we already had the Outliers logo made, so we're gonna use it. Alright, looks like we might have Egotistical starting on Diva, and Femboy Tummy is gonna be on Sigma. I can't believe you guys have to make me say those words out loud. That's crazy. We should have like a side competition for the team that can have the most suspect names without getting us banned from TOS. That'd be hilarious. All right, make sure to enter that raffle if you haven't yet. This one is about to kick off. Wow, completely different teams here. Not one hero repeated in this lobby. Both of these teams have 5 completely different heroes on their team. So, should be a lot of variety, should be a lot of fun. Looks like Outliers will be on attack first. Hitscan with an early double kill, taking out Hyper Swiss and Simber almost immediately. Egotistical will finish off Trixtoast as well. And, wow, Outliers, they're going to have that point. That's their point now. My goodness. All right. That's a good start for a brand new team, I'm not going to lie. But it's only one team fight. I'm sure Ragu will regroup. Good thing your name is Daddy Lucio. That's funny. I love, one of my favorite things of being an Overwatch player is just going into random matches and just seeing what horrible names you guys have decided on to name yourself in this game. Always great to see. Hyper Swiss this time will be taking out Hitscan, so that's an opening pick for Ragu. They're going to try and hold this choke point, it looks like. What gameplay, Big Mac? Simber died immediately. Yes, Simber on Zen. It is interesting. Simber, not known to be a Zen player, usually an Ana player, but Ana is pretty bad in this patch, I've heard. Winnerific is going to get the opening pick on a Trixtoast, support on support violence. Chris pressuring Winnerific in the back. Hitscan also going to take out the tank for Ragu. And it looks like Outliers will stabilize for the time being and keep this payload moving. Egotistical is mechless, though. I'd be pretty scared of that Tracer if I was a mini diva walking around. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get stuck and Chris is going to blow them up, but it's going to be traded. But a tank for a DPS is kind of a good trade in my opinion. So the tank is down for Outliers. Egotistical not able to get that mech back before Chris was able to pulse bomb him. But that's not going to stop the payload for the time being. They are going to keep that thing moving. Finally, Femboy Tummy is going to come up to the front lines here. And a big Junker Queen ult is going to get quite a lot of value. Going to get the kill onto Winnerific. And looks like Chris will take down Eternity as well. So that is no supports for Outliers. They're going to have to head right back to the spawn and reset. Think any OWL players will ever join your server? Not for a bit, no. Maybe one day. Do OWL players play in CGL? I mean, because that would be the... That would be... Like, if they do that, I mean, maybe one day. But if they don't even play in CGL, bro, it's over. So, a nice stabilize from Ragu. It's going to force Outliers to regroup and try and attack again. That looks like they're in this apartment area trying to make their way down to this payload area. But Egotistical is taking a ton of damage on this diva. Looks like we're going to see an ult from Hitscan. But they're going to be quickly taken down by Femboy Tummy, who grabs them and shoots them as they get close. And now it's all Ragu in the kill feed. Not going to lie, it looked a little bleak with how quickly they lost the first point, but they are really regrouping strongly right here, winning multiple team fights in a row. You're redeeming 50 tokens. Congratulations, Atomic. Get you those soon. We want Simber POV? That's my bad. I'm not giving enough Simber POV. Dude's wearing a Christmas skin in the middle of February. That's crazy. Looks like they're going to go up in the apartments again, and this time they've got ultimates to work with. They have every ult except Sojourn, but Egotistical is still going to get demected. It doesn't look like they're going to use the D.Va ult to stay, and Chris is going to pulse bomb the mini D.Va again. Chris out for Egotistical right now. All Ragu in the kill feed, even with the blade, and they just have to finish off hit scan, and they're going to stabilize once again. Debating if you should gamble more money. How'd that other tokens go, Junior? That you redeemed. Did you already lose all of those? I hope not. So Ragu just not wanting to give up this first checkpoint on the payload by any means. They've pushed this thing all the way back almost into the Outliers territory, it looks like. Femboy, tell me another opening pick, this time taking out Eternity. Looks like Egotistical will switch up the tank. They're done with the D.Va. They're going to be moving over to the Sigma. I guess they were tired of being pulse bombed as mini D.Va. I could definitely relate. And they're going to wait for all of their teammates, it seems like, to come back, and then they're going to start this attack once again. They're going to lose Hyper Swiss. But Trixtos and Femboy Tummy are going to ult Trixtos with the double orb kill. Look at Trixtos. Trixtos probably just got play of the game on Moira. Gets 2 kills with an orb and then jumps in for the 3rd kill. Moira popping off in a league match. So as I mentioned, both these teams were undefeated heading into today. Frasis so far is the only team with 2 wins, but one of these teams will join those ranks today. Whoever wins this matchup. Eternity with a great pick. Going to take out Chris. And Outliers know they've got to move. That's a big pick to get that Tracer off their back line. So they're going to be chugging this payload along. And they're also going to take down the tank. Looks like Hyper Swiss will get a kill onto hit scan. But I don't know if it'll be enough. That payload is getting close. Looks like they're just using stall characters for now. Simber is going to invest the Transcendence. Hyper Swiss getting the kill onto Eternity. And it looks like Ragu might be able to hold this. They've got Ego down. So that's no tank. It's just going to be a few stragglers left. Here comes the Blade. Karai will take down Chris with the Blade, but they're going to be traded out almost immediately. And after losing the first point in all of 10 seconds, Ragu will bunker down and not give up the first objective. What a defense. Whoa, Big Mac. Choice of words. Choice of words. We talked about that. You like the headpiece? Thank you, Grizzly. I like it too. I like it too. Every time this Big Mac dude's in the chat, I feel like I have to tell him choice of words. Choice of words. Get your point across. Yeah, I'm with Aspect. Whoa. All right. But we'll see if this new Outliers team can hold on defense. Greek Athena, there's some questions that just can't be answered, you know? And that's one of them. I'm not gonna engage in that kind of talk though, because I'm probably gonna have to delete the VOD from yesterday because you guys tricked me saying some non-so PC things on stream, so. Benji Fish's brother. I'm not really sure who that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so Ragu's on the attack now. Outliers on defense. Oh, Eternity's gonna get grabbed by the enemy team, and they're gonna get quickly swallowed up by the sauce. And now it looks like it's Ragu's turn to quickly attack first point. Both these teams might want to work on their first point holds. Well, it might not be over yet. They're having a tough time taking out the last few members of this Outliers team. Looks like the DPS and Ana are still alive, and Hitscan's actually going to get a kill. But they will be taken down as well. Winnerific goes, just Kurai left, and looks like they will regroup to live another day. Never mind, they'll just drop on and die. All right. Not stellar defenses for first point for either of these teams. That was like, both teams speed ran the first point. And we're going to have to see if Ragu can do what Outliers couldn't on attack. They're going to have to get burst point on the payload. Otherwise, that'll be map win number 1 for the Sauce. Eternity narrowly escaping there. Looks like Eternity is going to be switching over to the Kiriko. Benji Fish is a goated Fortnite player. He looks like you really? I gotta look this dude up. Better not be like this ugly ass dude and you guys are just trolling me saying it looks like me. That's something you guys would do. They've already got it pretty far, but they're gonna need to win a team fight here. But it's not gonna help that Kurai takes out Simber and Winnerific is gonna take out Hyper Swiss. So that's 2 big picks for Outliers. Already looking good on this defense so far. Kurai and Chris going at it. But they'll both break for the next team fight. Chris got that pulse bomb ready. No mini diva to stick this time, so I wonder who he's going to be looking for. Looks like they'll get hit scan. Man, the pulse bomb kills from Chris have been great for this Ragu team. I don't know if he's not got a kill on a single one. It's just been 3 picks for this team. Hyper Swiss is going to get a kill onto Eternity, and this is looking dangerous. This payload is getting there. They're going to take down the tank too, so they won't have a tank no matter what. Is anyone even able to touch? Kurai will have a blade, but not using it quite yet. We're going to have Kitsune ults for both teams. Kurai is going to try and use his blade. They get a kill onto Hyper Swiss, it looks like. Also Simber. And Kurai doing everything they can to try and keep their team alive in this map, but there's just too many Ragu players alive. Eternity is back, but the tank is still alive for Ragu, which that's the big deal. But I think Kurai might have bought them enough time here. That Genji play might have been enough. It looks like it's just the Tracer and Junker Queen alive. Never mind, here comes Simber coming in with the Lucio ult. Both teams doing a great job of stalling. First Kurai stalling on Genji, then Femboy Tummy stalling on Junker Queen, and if they just get the last few players off, it looks like Ragu is going to take this map. Honestly, you got to respect that stall from Kurai the Genji, but wasn't enough time. It seemed like they just could not kill Femboy Tummy, and Femboy Tummy just waited it out. Another great stall, and then the Ragu came back, and they were able to get it done. All right, so that means it's going to be Outliers map pick. Okay, hold up. I gotta look up this Benji Fishy dude that you guys said I look like. Oh wow. No, he looks like a little kid though. That dude looks like a little kid. There's no way. At least it's not like some like super ugly dude. That's what I thought it would have been. That's crazy. Alright. Ragu up 1-0. Just need one more map win. Show stream? I am showing the stream. Am I not? Benji Fishy's 28. That's crazy. That dude looks like 14. Did you know that 618, the second biggest black hole? I'm not going to read this just in case it's messed up. Well, thank you, your favorite stalker. That's a great science fact. I always love a good science fact. Black holes are interesting, man. All right. Ragu added some more spectators to the bench. But they're going to keep the same roster, so it'll be the same 10 players duking it out. Spicy looks like Chris Hemsworth. Hey, yo, I'll take that. All right, we're going to be at Ilios. Can't remember the last time we played a league match on Ilios. I don't know if we ever did. So this will be fun to watch. Looks like Femboy Tummy will stay on the Junker Queen. Egotistical, who's played a lot of different tanks, is going to be on Ramatra. Hit scan, going to get a kill. Another kill. 2 kills on the Widow. But this Tracer might be difficult for this Widowmaker to deal with. But even with the double kill, triple kill from Hitscan, it will be Ragu capping first. But this could get flipped real quick. Hitscan cannot miss. They've turned on the aimbot or something. That's like 6 kills in one team fight for Hitscan. My goodness. So they're going to flip it right back. Looks like Ragu finished with only 15%. As long as Hitscan stays out of this Tracer's range, this could be a really good pick for this Outliers team. It might have been why they decided to choose Ilios. They might have been like thinking they need some more space for this Widowmaker to really get some value. Eternity will win the duel with Chris, barely, with just the tiniest bit of HP. And now the Widowmaker ult is going to come out for Hitscan, so they can see where all these Ragu players are, and they're going to use it to take out Hyper Swiss. Another nice shot from Hitscan. And without the Tracer there to harass them, they're going to be able to just take pop shots at this Ragu team. All Outliers right now. And we got a Blade online for Kurai. Might not even need it as they take out Femboy Tummy real quick there. Simber using the ult, but not able to save the tank quick enough. And everybody's going to hop on point. We're going to see some ults come out. Here comes the Blade from Kurai. Going to take out Simber quickly. Eternity taking out Trick Toast. My goodness. These Blades are fun to watch. They're exciting. And they will keep Ragu off this point for now. Just Chris alive. I don't know if they're going to be making it back to spawn. They are not. They are not. Well, they'll go back to spawn. Just probably not in the way they would have liked to. Let's watch Swiss. I got you. I got you. Just playing Reaper. I mean, it's kind of boring. But just for you, Super Frago, we'll watch some more Hyper Swiss. And we're getting to about 90%. Ragu's going to have a good team fight here. That's a great start with Chris taking out Winterific. Pulse Bomb doesn't seem like it's going to catch anything there, though. But that is Lucio down right now for this Outliers team. And they are going to step off this point, and Ragu's going to flip it. So they have it at 99. They're just going to need one more team fight win. And then Outliers could take round 1. Femboy Tummy, though, going to take out Kurai. And looks like Ego is going to match the Zarya pick from Femboy Tummy. So we have a tank mirror. Hitscan has the ult again. We'll see if they can get any picks. They take out Chris. That is a big opening pick. Chris, one of the best ways Ragu's been getting picks today. But it doesn't look like they're capitalizing on Chris being down right now. Hyper Swiss almost able to take out Winterific, but Winterific is going to survive for now. It still has that Lucio ult in their back pocket. Here comes the grab from Femboy Tummy, and they're going to combo it with Hyper Swiss's Reaper ult, and that is going to wipe Outliers off for right now. So even that opening pick is not going to help them take that point back, and now it's Outliers in the hot seat. They probably only have one real team fight to attack this objective. Otherwise, they are going to lose this round after starting off so well. Eternity is going to open up the engagement with an ult, with a Kiriko ult, and here comes another Blade. Going to be on Hyper Swiss, not going to get anything there, and this Blade is not going to find any value. It's time for Ego's grab, but a great play by Trix Toast to save their team. One kill on either side. Simber and Hitscan are down, but it's Outliers in the kill feed, trying to spectate somebody that's alive. Few players alive for each team. Femboy Tummy getting so low. They will take out Kurai before they go down, and it's still Chris alive on the Tracer. Simber is going to be back on Lucio as well to try and help stall, and it looked like Outliers were going to be able to clear off this point, but these fast characters are making that very difficult to do. Simber doing their best to stall on the Lucio, buying some time for the rest of Ragu, but right now it is all Outliers. Tricksto's gonna go down. Simber jumps in one more time. Gonna take a shuriken in the mouth though. And they don't blow it. It looked close for Outliers right there, that they were gonna have a really good round, but Ragu might snatch it at the last moment, but they get it done. And they take home round number 1. That was a fun round to watch. Oh, tell you what though, headband with headphones, not the most comfortable thing in the world. Not the most comfortable thing in the world. That was a crazy hold puller. Daddy Lucio's seen enough. They're out of here. All right. If the Outliers are able to win one of these next 2 rounds, they will tie up the series at 1-1 and send us to our first map 3 of the season. We're on the last game of the second week, and we still have not had a match go to 3 maps. But this could be the one. Femboy tries to get a pick onto Kurai there, but is actually going to be taken out by Hitscan. Keep in mind though, if Outliers do win this map, Ragu is going to be able to choose the last map of the series, which might give them a slight advantage. Kurai really heating up on this Genji, gets a kill onto Hyper Swiss. Your game crashed? Okay. Winnerific, the kill on Simber. And Outliers taking control of point first here. Femboy Tummy going to be on the Maga, it looks like. Don't see a lot of Maga, but looks pretty fun. Chris and Kurai meeting each other on the outskirts of the map. Chris has been helping out so much with picks throughout this matchup. Getting one here could open the door, and they've got a pulse bomb to work with. Looks like they're going to wait on it for now. And it's already 40%. Ragu not able to really open the door into this point yet. Femboy Tummy going to jump in there, but they are taking so much damage. Going to somehow survive at 53, and Chris got a double kill with their pulse bomb. I just missed it, unfortunately. Hyper Swiss also going to get it in the action, taking out Winnerific. Just 2 more players alive. Kurai will take out Hyper Swiss. Not going to go down without a fight. But Chris will chase them down and eventually finish them off as well. And it looks like Eternity might still be alive, but is able to TP out of there back to their team. Femboy Tummy isn't done. They want more, and that might cost them their life. I'm not going to lie. Good peel, though, from the supports, keeping them up. And so now Ragu has flipped it. Outliers will finish with 54. Here comes the ults. Kurai with a double kill. Takes out Trixtos, takes out Chris, takes out Hyper Swiss. 3 kills with the Genji. Going for play of the game, trying to take out the last couple members. Just Simber and Femboy Tummy alive. And it looks like Outliers are going to flip this right back as they take out the last member of Ragu. And they will. Ragu finishing with 40%. Outliers just have to hold this for about 2 more team fights, and then they will secure a map. We'll see if Ragu has anything to say about that. Femboy Tummy going to be switching over to the Sigma, approaching from the right side of the map as Kurai takes out Trixtoast. Couple ults to work with for Ragu here, though. But that's going to be another opening pick. Outliers just really hurting Ragu with these picks at the beginning of these at the beginning of these fights. Trixtos going to use their captive son there, but it's not going to work. Chris is going to get a pulse bomb kill onto Kurai, but it looks like Outliers are winning this fight at the moment. Simber is the only support alive, and they are not able to save their tank quick enough. So as long as they can kill these stragglers, it looks like Outliers are going to tie up this series 1-1 and send us to our first map 3 of the season. It's time. Here we go. We've been waiting for one of these for 2 weeks. Map 3. And that means an extra token raffle for all of you guys. Let's complete this one. Winner of the 500 tokens is going to be Greek Athena. Congratulations. What's up, kitty? I'm allergic to cats. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to have a swap for Ragu here. It looks like Kirby Linky is going to be subbing in for Simber. Not going to lie to you. That is tough. That is tough for Ragu. You know, Big Mac, that is facts. I'm not going to repeat that. Should act more as excited to give more suspension. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is my max, dude. I'm on like 100 milligrams of caffeine. I'm trying. I don't want to be screaming into my mic. I'm a pretty chill dude, so I have to drink a lot of caffeine to even get to this level. Alright, but make sure you enter the raffle. It is the last raffle of this stream because you cannot tie on this map. So one team will get the necessary 2 points to win it. This game is over without Simber. I don't know. They might surprise you. We'll see. Alright, Femboy Tummy going to be starting off on the Junker Queen, and Egotistical going to be starting off on Zarya. This map is for the match. Each team has one map apiece, and it is first to 2. On attack first is going to be Outliers. Hitscan already getting a headshot. Hitscan, one of the key reasons why Outliers were able to get round number 2. Huge picks on Ilios, especially that first point, and Outliers are doing very well so far. Get basically a team kill, and now they are moving this payload along, already approaching the first point. Hitscan is terrifying. That's a Widow I would not want to go up against, for sure. Looks like Femboy's going to be switching over to the Orisa. First time we've seen that in this series. And they're going to cap just as the Ragu tank gets there. Unfortunately for Ragu, that is going to be the first point. And they are continuing with this theme. It's all Outliers in the kill feed. I don't know if Ragu has gotten a kill yet in this third map. Getting another team kill to just get this payload moving through the first checkpoint. Hyper Swiss gonna be also changing over to Widow, so we might have a little bit of a Widow duel going on. Eternity popping off on this Kiriko. Gonna be taking out Kirby Linky. Hyper Swiss will get the pick onto Hitscan, winning the Widow duel. Almost takes out Eternity, but Eternity, oh my goodness gracious, Eternity, chill out. Finally, Femboy Tummy will put an end to Eternity's Kiriko rampage. Even in Season 9, Kiriko can still jump in your backline and kill all your squishies. DPS passive or not, it does not matter. Femboy Tummy, though, stabilizing on the Doom. That's a nice little double kill. Hyper Swiss also winning this Widow duel, once again taking out Hitscan. Looks like all they really needed to do to slow down Hitscan was play some dive and counter the Widow. Big Mac, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get the joke. I didn't get it. Explain it to me. Alright, so Outliers are going to be back knocking on the door once again. One more team fight probably would secure this next point. Here comes Kurai, another blade. Lots of blades in this series. Not going to get anything, just gets a kill on the Kirby Linky with a dash. But that is 2 picks to open this up. Trixto's flying around on Mercy, trying to keep the remaining members of Ragu alive for right now. Femboy Tummy and Chris doing their best. Chris will be taken down. Just the Doom and Mercy up at the moment, and you would think facing the full wrath of Outliers, they will not be lasting much longer, and they won't. And so, barring a miracle, it looks like Outliers are going to get this thing in here. Oh my goodness, that was funny. That was a funny death. Alright. Only one more checkpoint to go for Outliers to get this thing all the way there. Still 4 minutes in the time bank, making good time. Chris with another pulse bomb. These have been big. Chris almost one-clipped hit scan there. Not quite able to get it done, though. Kirby Linky gets the orb kill onto hit scan, though, finally taking them down. And now they took down Eternity, too. That's 2 picks for Ragu. 3. There goes Winnerific, and that will be a reset, probably. It will. Finally, Outliers have been stopped. It feels like they were moving this thing at an insane pace. A vanilla shake? Of course, that sounds amazing. I'd kill for a vanilla shake right now. Oh no, Femboy Tummy is going to go down to Eternity. That is their Doomfist down. It's just going to be 4 squishies scrambling for Ragu. They get a nice stick, but it looks like a bubble from Ego is going to keep that squishy alive. And those are some more picks for Outliers. Making some more space. Femboy is back, but the damage has already been done. This payload moving ever closer to this final destination. Meteor Strike going to drop right in the middle of the team. Going to really charge up that Zarya. And not going to be able to escape. Zarya eating that entire Doom ult. And now they are ready to go to town on these squishies. 3 more picks for Outliers. Karai having themselves a game. Both of these DPS for Outliers have heated up throughout this series. It feels like with every map they've been playing better and better. Grav gonna come out for Outliers. And another blade. Both teams are blading, but one team has a Lucio ult. And it's hard to get value on a blade when they drop that Lucio ult. So that is going to be round 1 in the books. Outliers are going to finish with a 2:19 time bank. Ragu's going to be on attack, and unless they get this thing all the way over, all the way there, it is going to be a reverse sweep for Outliers. I mean, reverse sweep's a little misleading when it's only first to 2 maps, but still. Being down 1 and then coming back winning the next 2, that's pretty sweet. But it's not done yet. Switching sides here. Looks like Hyper Swiss is going to go on the Doom for the attack. This could go to overtime if Ragu is able to get it all the way there with some time left on the clock. Well, I guess they don't even need time left on the clock. Never mind. It's Escort. I need to learn the rules. This is the last match of this week, but every week there are 5 matches to look forward to. So next week we're going to have 5 brand new matches, 3 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. Femboy Tummy is actually going to switch off of tank and start on DPS. Looks like they're going to be putting Hyper Swiss on tank. That's why the tank switched. Thank you, Abstrict16, for the follow. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Ragu starting off with Femboy Tummy getting a couple headshots, and Chris is going to get on the action too. Great start for Ragu, and they don't really have time to waste. They need to push this thing quick to beat this 2-minute time bank. Femboy trying to duel Eternity from across the map, but Eternity just going crazy on the Kiriko this match. Ragu winning the Widow matchup again, though. Hit scan having some trouble ever since Ragu started playing Widowmaker. Nice shot onto Winnerific. That's crazy. I couldn't even see the head hitbox from there. Look at Femboy putting up a highlight reel on the Widow. Looks like they're done with the tank, and that might have been the change that this team needed. Yep, I did used to own Ragu, but I unfortunately am too busy running everything else. So it's been through a couple owners, but right now it's owned by, their name in the Discord is Keko, and they're Femboy Tummy. The player we're spectating right now is the current owner. It's changed hands quite a few times though. Another big pick for this Widowmaker, putting Ragu on their back right now, trying to will them to a higher time. 5 minutes already. Hyper Swiss charging into these Outliers players, trying to get Eternity. Eternity has been a problem. Chris and Hyper Swiss will take down Eternity together, but Hitscan is going to trade it out, taking out Kirby Linky. And now it's Hitscan on the Tracer. They've had enough with the Widow duels. They're going to switch over to Tracer instead. Ego on the Diva. Chris will take out Winnerific with another Pulse Bomb stick. These Pulse Bomb sticks are almost automatic for them. Ego is so low. Somebody heal this tank. Oh, they're going to get away. So close to being demeched. And Femboy is also going to switch. They're going to go for the Symmetra. This is probably for the Genji and the Diva. It's something I would do, to be honest. Can't block a beam. 2 kills for Outliers. Femboy Tummy will take out Winnerific, though. And they're going to solo shatter the Diva, but the Diva is getting so much peel. Finally, they will take her out. And now it's Ragu turning the fight. Kurai is still alive, and they have Blade. Eternity is alive, too, and if those two are alive, I mean, it might not be over. They're stalling well. Eternity just jumping on this payload back and forth, trying to keep stalling as much as possible, but eventually they too will have to retreat, and it looks like Ragu will probably push this in unless they touch in the next second, which they won't. Okay, they have 5 minutes then to get this thing there. They were really struggling on defense, but it looks like switching around the player roles is really helping. Ever since Hyper Swiss has moved over to tank and Femboy has moved over to DPS, they are playing like a completely different team. But a couple alts online for Outliers. Only alt that Ragu has right now is the Symmetra alt. Just trying to get that Diva off of their Reinhardt. And here comes the Diva Bomb. They're going to try and use the Symmetra ult, and they will stay alive for now. No picks there. Femboy will take out Diva as she tries to remech. Hit scan, getting a kill onto Hyper Swiss. So no tanks for either team. It's going to be a battle of the squishies. Chris strikes first, taking out Winnerific. Trixtos will also res Hyper Swiss, so the tank is back for Ragu. Chris is going to town on the back line, getting a double kill. The perfect time for Ragu, and Hyper Swiss is going to go say hello to the Outliers spawn room. Ego going to switch off, tired of the beam, is going to switch to Reinhardt and match Hyper Swiss, and Ragu's knocking on the door. They could possibly finish with a better time bank. They are going to take out Kirby Linky, though. Cry with another blade. Gonna get a double kill, both supports down. And they are gonna have to reset. They're not gonna get it on this trip. Clutch plays from Outliers. Could have been brutal. Alright. Eternity deep into the Ragu team now. Be careful, a pick here could cost the game. Alright, Ragu moving around the side. Just a couple team fights left. We're going to see ult come out from Eternity. Letting the Kitsune guide them right now. Chris not getting a Pulse Bomb kill, a rare miss for them. Will still take down Kurai anyway, but Egotistical is going to win the tank battle, taking out Hyper Swiss, who's going to get immediately rezzed though. So Ragu winning the numbers games right now. Just a couple members left for Outliers. Looks like 2 of them are behind right now. Hitscan dropping down. Hyper Swiss will take out Eternity though. People are dying left and right. Hyper Swiss swinging their hammer around, trying to take out the last remaining Outliers members to try and get this thing in with a decent time bank, and they looks like they will. It's going to be an 8-second difference. This is such a close matchup. Outliers going to have just 8 seconds more than Ragu, and we are going into overtime. Good luck, Junior. You got this. You're definitely better than a silver player. It won't take you long to get gold. All right. Let's see which of our teams will be attacking first for overtime of map 3. This one is really coming down to the wire. Both these teams have put a lot out there. Looks like Finboy will stay on the Widowmaker. Hyper Swiss staying on the tank. Looks like that is the change they needed. They started doing a lot better after that. Who do you think is the MVP for both teams right now? Right now, I'd say Finboy Tummy is the MVP for Ragu right now. Chris is very close. Chris, they are very close. Those two are very close. And MVP for Outliers is either Eternity or Kurai. It just depends on what you value more. But really, there's no one that's like playing like horrible. Everyone is doing a great job. That's why this is such a close matchup. And that's just my opinion. Hitscan started really hot, but ever since there was a Widow switch, it seems like they're not getting as much picks in the kill feed, unless maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm missing them. Kurai with a gross deflect kill onto Finboy. That is going to be brutal. Not able to finish off Chris, though. Gets out alive for now. You go on this Sigma, and Hyper Swiss's shield is getting very low. Shield is down. They're going to take a ton of damage here. I don't know if the supports are going to be able to keep them alive. They won't. And they're going to wipe off Ragu for right now. They need to reset and get ready for this next team fight. If they keep staggering in like this, they might not have a chance to get a real attack off. The tank is back, though. Kirby Linky switching over to the Brig. And now we're going to have a Sig on Sig duel. Cry once again getting an opening pick, though. It's going to be traded out, though. Winnerific is down. So both teams fighting with 4 right now. Trixtos is going to res Chris. They're right back into the fight. But Kirby Linky is going to go down. Kurai just getting pick after pick for this team right now. Gets another one right there. The unstoppable Genji right now. Just going to town on this Ragu team. And they've got a blade to show for it, too. They might not even need it. Chris getting a kill onto Hitscan. And Ragu's probably going to have just one more shot at this payload. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty obtainable attack for Outliers. Finboy Tummy is going to start with a nice pick there. That's 2 picks. Here comes the blade, though. This could save it for Outliers. There's 3. There's 4. Just going to be Hyper Swiss. The blade is going to turn the fight. And that fight was definitely leaning Ragu's way until that blade. All right. Here comes the last attack. No, Hitscan's definitely not playing bad. I'm not saying they're playing bad. You're asking me the MVP. You're asking me the MVP. Look at that Genji gameplay and tell me that's not the MVP. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know what I'm talking about. I have to watch the whole match. Come on. Don't doubt me. Alright. So, Outliers are going to have 2 minutes to get the payload here. Right here. That's not very far. That's like 1 choke point here, and then a half choke point right here. So, essentially, one well-won team fight might be enough to do it. Ego switching over to the Winston? Interesting. I wonder if they're just trolling or if they're actually coming out as Winston, because they haven't played any Winston yet this series, I don't think. Maybe they're just trying to catch him by surprise. Hitscan's going to be switching back to the Widow again. No Widow for Ragu at the moment. So the series comes down to 1 more attack phase. If Outliers get that payload there, they win the series. If Ragu stops them, they win the series. 3-map match ends right now. Which team is going to seize the moment here? Ego the Winston jumping in the back line. Met with lots of Ragu players, though, so they're going to head back for now. Finboy is on the Mei. That might be for the Genji. Just trying to counter counter them and stop them. They're going to be gripped by Trixtos, trying to keep them alive for now. And all these Ragu players are so low at the moment. And with that new DPS passive, it is so difficult to heal. That's 2 kills for Outliers, 1 kill for Ragu. Oh no, and Outliers are lighting up the kill feed. This thing is 2 meters away, 1 meters away, and they're going to get it. It'll be Outliers taking it home after losing the first map. They're going to come back. They're going to take Ilios and Junkertown. GG's. Well played from everybody. That was a super fun one to watch. The first time a match has gone to 3 maps so far. And of course, a nice Genji play of the game there. That was the play.